I was looking up videos how to sell my soul. That's how deep I was. How far I went to go almost selling my soul. It felt like a spiritual battle, like something was fighting me. Like it was this wild experience. Like yo, what's up? It's your boy Rich, and I'm back in again with another video. Today is the day I dropped my testimony video. A lot of people be waiting for this video. I know you have. I mentioned this a couple times in my other videos that I'm gonna drop it, and I just wanted to get the right moment and time to what I want to drop it. And I was just in the mood, and I felt that I really needed to just record it. Wanted to record it now because I'm in the mood, and that's the right time and date to do it. So why not? Well, my name is Rich. People call me Rich. My friends call me Rich. My closest friends call me Rich, and that's why I named my YouTube video Just Call Me Rich, because I want to be connected with my subscribers and people that want to see my journey into becoming a pastor and my journey with the Lord. So that's why I wanted to use my name Rich in the videos and also everywhere on the platform to have a great connection with my subscribers and to feel really connected with them. But my legal name, the name that I was given at birth, is Richard A. Irvin. I wanted to share my testimony because that's what a Christian do. He shares the testimony to how he became a follower in Christ. And I would love to share that with y'all to really get a personal relationship with all my subscribers and viewers. Like I said, my name is Richard A. Irvin. I was born in 10/10/95. I'm not gonna really go into a big detailed background to my birth and everything. You can just check out my EP. I am an artist as well too, recording artist. And that's my main background as well. I was a recording artist since I say maybe probably 8th grade. If not 8th grade, maybe 7th grade. I've written my first song in 6th grade, but I started recording probably 8th grade. You can check out my bio, but my artist life in my biography on my YouTube channel, Spotify, and all the other streaming sites that has a biography, and go on Google too as well. You type my name as a biography on my Facebook and everything too as well. But anyways, I'm a recording artist. I do gospel Christian music now, but when I first started recording music, I was a secular artist. And I was making music with my homeboys, everything like that, making music about women, making music about drugs, alcohol, and all this other stuff that people talk about in the music industry now. And I was really involved to it. I wasn't the best in the beginning. I was just a producer and writer, but I started getting to get better and better and better because the more practice you do, not everybody, if you're very, very gifted like a singer or something that has that talent, then you do it. But every artist develops and gets better and better. And now I'm at that stage. I'm grateful that I have changed my direction in music, but I got better and better at it, and my craft is developed and my writing skills developed, and now I'm making better music, uplifting music, and positive music for people and young people in the world. Before that, like I said before, I was doing secular music with my homeboys and everything. When I was in 11th grade, I got an incident with some friends. I had got a case on my back, kicked out of school, and I got a probation for something I didn't even do. I was just trying to be all cool, the cool guy, you know, don't snitch on nobody. And that was just the thing that in the neighborhood we all do. We don't snitch on the homies. We don't snitch on people. We don't snitch on nobody, because that's just what the code in the hood was. We don't snitch. And that's what I didn't do. I did not snitch. I just took the blame. If I took the blame, I didn't want to be a snitch. I want to be the cool guy. I want to be everybody's friend. And I wasn't the jock or nothing like that. I wasn't the informer. I was, you could say, a follower, because I choose to follow people around my neighborhood and friends that I wasn't really like friends with. I just choose to follow them because that's what everybody was doing. It felt cool. So that's why I did. But that didn't turn out that good, because you see what happened. I followed the wrong crowd, and I thought they was my friends and they would come out for me and to really point the finger at themselves because they's the one that did it. But they choose not to, and I mean, I don't regret it. I mean, it helped me to learn for sure. That's one thing I did learn. And it helped me to really pick my right friends and true friends. And that's what I learned from that mistake, from that incident. And I'm grateful for that. But it sent me, I had to go to a different school, not close to the school that I went to before, because I was already in trouble and I knew for sure they would inform all the other schools about what had happened in that school. So I couldn't go to schools around there. So I ended up going to a school in downtown LA, in Koreatown. I used my brother's address. You know how people do. We go to different school, better school. We had to use our family member address. So I used my brother's address to go to the school. And it was cool. I really enjoyed the school. I graduated from Belmont High. I went to Belmont High at 12th grade. I met a lot of great friends. I met Reggie, one of my best friends, Juan, Anthony. Shout out to them. And I also met my best friend Ty, the one I made a video about recently, the one who passed away. And they really was great friends. Like, we stayed together from the depth. We just clicked. And after high school, we clicked still. We stayed together. So that's what, great friend. We stay together no matter what. And I'm grateful and thankful to for us to be friends, because us are good friends, and they really have everybody's our homeboys back and everybody's back. So I'm really grateful for them. These guys I knew all had a background in Christianity, but we all didn't live that life like true Christians, like real believers. We was young. We was just doing our life, you know, so we wasn't really thinking about it. We got real close, became friends. After high school, we graduated. We really grinded to graduate together. We all grinded. A lot of our friends, they thought we were gonna graduate, but we did it. I went ahead and graduated, got my diploma. And actually, like, my background, like I said, I wasn't a bad kid. I was just a follower. I graduated from elementary. I graduated from middle school. I walked on the stage in elementary and middle school, and I walked on the stage in high school. So I did what I had to do. After we graduated in the music, we was gonna take over the world. And it was amazing. It was really hype. We was all excited for it. And then we was one day driving around. And like I said, we was in the music. We listened to music, our music and stuff like that. And we just started to really think about life. I started listening to Christian rap, and that's what really hit me. Like, I really started to know about God through Christian rap. And that's the main part, because music was my part of me. And I started to know Christian rap, and I feel like Christian rap it's an amazing genre for people that don't really know about God. Because the music sounds so dope. You feel like, what, this is Christian rap? Like, you don't really think about this is Christian rap because it's so relatable. But it really breaks down who God is, and it comes from people that they have the same background. Like, that's the amazing part. They have the same background. They went through the same thing you went through. And after I started seeing these artists, I was like, this dude got the same background as me. He went through the same thing in his life as me. And he found hope. I was like, what is that hope? What is that life? He changed it. How did he change his life? And I was really into music. I was like, okay, I didn't really think about it that much at that point. But I was thinking to myself later on, like, wow, these people really got the same kind of background as me. And I started saving up the music on my playlist. I started saving the music like the Cray, Andy Manito. And I was like, whoa, these dudes are dope. Like, I didn't know who these dudes are. And I was like, oh, that was the year when the Cray released that album. I forgot what that album is. If you know the album name, I found out later on. And Lecrae was blowing up. He got a Grammy for that album. Everybody was starting to know him. But I had other music on my playlist too, like Drake and everybody, Drake, Lil Wayne, all these other people on my playlist too as well. So I didn't really think about it that much. I was like, okay, it's all right. It's good. Like, everybody got their own style of music. But then I went home one day. I was on my playlist on YouTube, listening to music. I listened to Drake, Running Through My Six with My Woes. If y'all know that song, everybody know that song. That's one of Drake's favorite famous songs that he released, and everybody was hyped about it. A section where, you know, like they have like suggested videos on the side and everything. It had like breakdown of Drake's Running Through the Six with My Woes. And I was like, let me see what the breakdown, what I didn't know the song about. When I was in this video, breaking down the video about how Drake was saying "Rode through the six of my woes," and then he said six six 3 times, meaning 666, meaning the devil, and woes. The word woe was a condemned word that Jesus used to the false teachers of the law, saying, woe to you. And he criticized them because of their false teaching. Drake probably himself don't even understand what woe is. But he probably heard that word from his homeboys, or maybe even the writer, because Drake do have writers. Stop there. Drake has writers. And before he even was big like now, he has writers. Guaranteed, definitely. He probably got better in the future and don't have writers now. But I'm guaranteed 100% because all Cash Money artists have writers. And these writers, for sure, 100%, if he do not know what woe is, they writers know what woe is. It's not the only song that I looked at when Lil Wayne had released the I Am Not a Human Being Part 2. He released that album, one of the songs with Bruno Mars. I was really looking at this like, this stuff is wild. Like, a lot of these videos, a lot of this music have these kind of signs. And like I said, I do not condemn these artists because a lot of these artists do not know the truth and don't really realize it. They just do it for the money. But I understand that, 'cause I was in the same past. I was in the same platform, because I was like, okay, this for the money. Like, I was in for the money too as well. We heard stories from other artists around us, because we was in the industry. We was already in the industry. We had our foot in the door, talking to other artists and people that had experience already in the industry for years. I was looking up videos, how to sell my soul. That's how deep I was. And that's gonna be another video later on too, how far I went to go almost selling my soul. It turns out that the video breakdowner was a Christian. So it was a prayer at the end. And I was thinking about, like, should I do this prayer? Should I do this prayer? Like, I don't really know. Like, Lord, let me know the truth. Let me know if this is real. Like, I don't know who you are. And I said the prayer. But then I just felt release. Like, pressure was off of me. And I felt amazing. I just felt connected, refreshed. Felt like the greatest thing I ever felt in my life. And I woke up in the middle of the night with this like cold sweat. It felt like a spiritual battle, like something was fighting me. Like, it was this wild experience. Like, I felt like relief, like pressure out of my body. After that day, I was not the same. Because what we have to understand is that we are all sinful people. No one is perfect in this world. I was like, what is my next step? Because I really wanted to know the truth. If we see that and understand that God is holy and we are sinful, that's why we have a disconnection with God. How can we get reconnected with him? And the only way to get reconnected with him, and what I found, was Jesus Christ, which is the Lord and Savior. Once you do that, your whole life would change without even you knowing it. Like, I didn't even realize how much I changed until people start pointing out to me myself. That's the crazy part. I didn't realize these things till people start pointing out to me. I was just like, oh, really? Oh, wow. I just tell them my testimony, like, this is what happened. This is what I did. This is what I found out. I'm saved by grace through faith in Jesus Christ. And I met this guy, Asian guy. Yeah, Asian guy in a black church in South LA. Crazy, right? Yeah. I met this Asian guy. His name is Howard, my mentor. He's my mentor now. I was been like a volunteer assistant in the kids program they had at the church. And I was really getting into it. I really enjoyed it. I really like, I really like this. I was trying to be a teacher. That was my goal at the beginning. I was trying to be a teacher. I was like, I want to be a teacher. I want to be interacting with the kids and really teach them about God, because I really enjoyed it. And he started to really talk to me about God and what he told the disciples to do. And I really don't have an understanding about that much, but I started really studying more and more. I started to get a great understanding about it. That's where I'm at now. I have a great understanding about what God has told his disciples in the church to do. In Matthew chapter 28, verse 18 to 20, it states that all authority on heaven and earth hath been given to me, meaning Jesus. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations. Now, a lot of churches, this is what I got separate. This is what I got a great understanding of church and churches, period. Meaning the building, the establishment, the family, period. Evangelism and all these things. Yeah, that's great. The second part is to teach them to obey. A lot of churches, they say they do this. They have Bible study, they have all these things. We had to understand Jesus, when he teaches disciples, it was a systematic approach. He teaches them to go out and make more disciples. A lot of churches don't teach their adults and their members in the church how to reach out to more believers. They don't see no point. And not only that, but they teach their members who are parents and are future parents how to raise their children, because we don't know how to raise our children. That makes a lot of sense, because people that were believers never taught their children the true understanding and importance of having an eternal afterlife. That was the problem. We have this background, but we never teach our children how important it is. We get it, so we think, okay, they gonna get it later on too. We ain't gonna really teach them like that. No, it's important to teach your children your faith and why it's important. How do you come to the conclusion? Why? How are you saved? If you don't know that, you have to learn for yourself and teach your children why it's important. So that's what the importance. That's what I came to the conclusion. Like, wow, this is amazing. Why not all churches doing this? Why we don't show a great importance to how important this is to teach our children, the next generation, so they can have strong faith in the future and teach their children the same thing. And I will do some other videos on true faith and true quality church and a true quality school. I'll do a lot of videos. I have a lot of ideas for videos, and I plan to do it in the future for sure, because I really I feel passionate about sharing with you guys, and I hope it encouraged you to really look into it too as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, and I'll catch you in the next one. Rich out.
He gave me the master key, so I had to be. It was more for me, it was more to see. The war was more, all glory to the Most High. Praise the Lord, and so I was born. Yeah.